Let's go back and say we were doing word building with at. Okay? So we did bat, we did cat, we did that, right? And these are all working? So far, so good? Uh-huh. Panic City. How do I explain this to him? You don't have to. You don't have to come up with a new rule for every single variation. We simply say, oh, that one's pronounced differently. It's pronounced what? And we move on. Not a big deal. And Charlotte trusted the child to be able to make these generalities and understand these things in their heads. They get used to the anomalies verbally. They can get used to them when they see them written as well. Question? Yes? No, please do.
Son had very much asks questions constantly, so he would not let that go. He's actually done that in school already with the teachers, where he continuously, well, I don't understand, why is that one different? You need to explain it to me, and he won't let it go. So how do you, then what do you do?
Okay, so what explanation would you give him?
What I would give him, I would say because that's English.
Yeah, exactly. That's the answer I would give too. Anybody have a different answer they would give? How would you explain it?
It may not be the right way, but I always say that word doesn't obey the rule.
Doesn't obey the rule.
Or disobeys the rule.
Yeah, it's interesting. In researching how Charlotte taught beginning reading, she didn't use the term rules. It wasn't that we have to teach these certain rules. It was just these are guidelines. These are, some of the words do that when you put at, cat, bat, and some just are different. And it's okay. English is so full of anomalies, you're going to drive yourself crazy trying to explain all of them. And if you try to have your child memorize rules for all of them, I have talked to a lot of moms at conventions lately. It's been quite interesting. They have gone through an intensive phonics course with their child. And this child may be 8 years old by now and has been drilled in phonics. They can give you the 257 and a half rules, or however many. They know the rules. And the mother comes to me very concerned and wondering why her child is not fluent in reading yet. This child reads very hesitantly. The reason is he has analysis paralysis, right? If you have to go through your mental file of the 250 rules and find the right one that's going to apply for this word in this situation, take the word, what's that word? Yeah, see, nobody wanted to answer. It's like, I don't know if it's bow or it's bow. Yeah, it depends on what sentence it's in. Exactly. So there can be so many exceptions to the rules, if we want to call them rules, or guidelines or whatever, that it can be very hard for a child to become fluent. We want to make the path as smooth as possible, give them tools that will help them, but don't give them so many tools that they become overloaded and they don't want to take a step because they don't know if they're going to do it right and they don't know which one they're supposed to use at this point. And all right, let them start reading. Remember yourselves, you know how to read, but you don't know all the phonics rules, and that's okay. Trust your children to be able to go through the process themselves too.